What's up, everybody? Welcome to Video Entertainment. It's what we did for JPEGMAFIA's Danny Brown collab album, Scaring the Hoes. Danny Brown, I'm familiar with. I listened to Atrocity Exhibition. Been listening to him for a while now. Not like that though, but for a while. JPEGMAFIA, I haven't listened to like any of his albums. I listened to a couple tracks. Bald being my favorite track of his. And the Bald remix, of course, with Denzel Curry was dope too. And I love the music videos as well. Like that aesthetic. That old 90s film aesthetic was dope. But they collabed together, Scaring the Hoes, I guess being very self-aware of what their music does. But I heard great things about this project. I heard the production was really, really great. It's short. It's 14 tracks, but it's 36 minutes long. So definitely can't wait for that, you know. Before we get to the reaction, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to JPEGMAFIA's and Danny Brown's collab album, Scaring the Hoes. Starting with the first track, Lean Beef Patty. Lean Beef Patty, she's part of TikTok. You know, she shows like her abs and stuff like that. Sometimes she cosplay as well, like JoJo Bizarre Adventure, stuff like that, some anime stuff like that. So naming after her, man. Naming after her to see. Okay, good sample. Facts. Facts. That we started already crazy. Yo. What the fuck? Dead ass. Yo. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I don't mean that in a bad way, but like I should have prepared myself. I should listen to some Death Grips or something like that. I listen to Death Grips, but it's still fucking me up right now. Like it's hard to keep up with his rap, and they think he will rap so fast like this. Man said the pussy getting beat up like Gibbs. She know it. That's crazy, yo. I just realized they're still sampling that Genuine track. You're spitting way faster than Busta Rhymes, man. Yo, that was Lean Beef Patty. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, what did I just hear? What did I just hear, man? What was that, dude? What was that? Oh my god. And I drank coffee, so I should be wired up, but like I can't keep up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? You know, what like all that chop parts in the beat. And how like it kind of stutters, so it's like keeping you on your toes. And like this industrial type of production as well is like fucking me up. It's crazy because I know some of the elements. Like I know that I have the Bleach original soundtrack in the back, but I listen to also like Trigun original soundtrack, and Trigun has like industrial production in this music. So like it doesn't throw me off too much, but like the way JPEGMAFIA produced this beat, it's like, and how he chopped it up. It's fucking me up. It's fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking me up. This shit is crazy, and it's hard for me like to keep up, man. I have the lyrics up, and I still can't keep up. This is crazy, man. This is different. This is different. Yeah, this is one way to scare the hoes, man. All right, next track we have is Steppa Pig. Is that a Peppa the Pig? Steppa? All right.
Uncut with that top side, my brain fried. Don't do drugs, had 2 plugs, 1 just died. I'm up late, no talk show, things pop up, you got broke. Ain't no way, God can never did shit for me. Came up off that stop, had the recipe. Now I do this for my legacy. Top over my dog ain't me.
Oh my god. Good. These says go crazy.
Don't know shit about me, nigga. Who is your man? I be on my lonely worry about no gossip. Niggas fucking watching all up in my wallet. Just keep it on the
Yo, the distortion on that 808 is crazy, man. Fucking with it.
Backing this bitch with the dope, she backing it up for a gram. Baby, I cannot do nothing with hope. I'ma try Molly and Zans. They try to get me to ghost. Boy, you ain't Kai when touching you banned. Now I get a cold hoe, and I ain't showing my hands.
It's crazy because even recently Kai was banned on Twitch too. Oh, I love that scratch.
Nothing for me. It's like I've been working for crumbs.
Oh my
Now
God.
I'm feeling freeze my speech. Calling capital free agent. Cap the salary, free up my team.
Nah, this song is fire. This song is fire. I'm loving these synths, dude. I'm loving these synths.
These niggas act like I owe them. These niggas be dick riding for grown ass men that don't even know them.
Facts.
They don't even come outside. Don't even see man's late night like Conan. They offer that 2-chair high in sales, just can't let it go like Frozen. Bet let off these shots, no games. You finna just dance like Goten. White people love making excuses and bitching. I guess it's what culture is for them. Bitch, please. Still rich, still pretty, still touring. Still lit, still gritty, out boring. I don't fuck with you niggas like Hogan. Trigger finger just be glitching his program.
Yo, Hulk Hogan.
I'm taking shots every day like DeRozan.
Shout out to DeRozan, man. Shout out to DeRozan. Yo, that was Steppa Pig, man. I fucks with it. I fucks with it, man. I fucks with it. I'm getting into like the zone right now. I like how Lean Beef Patty was short to try to get your mind right. Like, yo, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Like, we're gonna hit you hard. We're gonna hit you. This track, man, I love the synth. I love the distorted 808s as well. I'm loving the sample. This was mostly a JPEGMAFIA type of show for me. Danny Brown was spitting real quick for me to catch up, even with the lyrics up. But JPEGMAFIA, man, JPEGMAFIA, he stepped it up for me. One thing I'm aware is that white people love JPEGMAFIA. Like, really, really love him. Like, he told a story how he spit in someone's mouth because they wanted it at a concert, some shit like that. I'm aware of JPEGMAFIA because when you watch his interviews, like, he's very well sound. And I love what he talks about as well. I just haven't really delved deep into his music like that, besides like a couple of tracks here and there. Bald, again, being my favorite. But I love some of the lines that he said. But I do know, like, he always jokes that white people love his music, even though in his music he shits on white people, especially like white guys. He continues with the verse saying white people love making excuses and bitching. I guess it's what culture is for them. You know, he always says these crackers love talking about me, acting like it's my job to ignore them. It sort of reminds me of, rest in peace, but Paul Mooney, how a lot of Paul Mooney stand-up, he would like shit on white people. But white people always go to his shows and always laugh like the hardest. So it reminds me like that with JPEGMAFIA and Paul Mooney, rest in peace. But yeah, I fuck with this track. Man brought up Hulk Hogan. Is it a hot take to say that Hulk Hogan is overrated? Is that a hot take? Because he wasn't that great. He wasn't that great. He was just a great showsmanship, but he wasn't that great. I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take. Maybe that's me. All right, next track we have the title track, Scaring the Hoes.
Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that red shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the mouse code. Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that red shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the mouse code. Play something for the bitches. How the fuck you supposed to make money off this shit?
Cause all of the scams catch up on me. Setting up other bars.
Danny Brown, you're almost in your 40s.
Setting up other bars. Cause all of the ladies. Come on, fuck about a thing. Put the money in my hand. But I want a new chain. Give a fuck about swing. Go, 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 round. And a brand new ring.
Yeah.
Bring my own thing. I'm a businessman. You're like chickens.
Woo.
Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes.
Yo, this shit is fire. Oh my God.
Stop scaring the house. Play a little shit. I'm taking their toes. We don't wanna hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me that ice cream.
That bass, yo. Oh, that was scaring the hoes. Oh my God. That like satisfied like the metal head in me, you know? In case you don't know, like a little bit about my music background, like my teenage years, I listened to a lot of alternative metal, metalcore, just metal in general. And of course, other subgenres of rock, right? Linkin Park being my gateway. Then I expanded to the Asking Alexandria, the Bring Me the Horizons, the Slipknots, and all that. So that like satisfied like the metal head in me, you know? It reminded me of like the self-titled album of Slipknot during the 90s when that came out. Especially like how muddy that production was. It was just so fucking satisfying, dude. It was satisfying, man. That shit was fire. Shit, man. Makes me want to play like some WWE game, like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, or some old fucking wrestling game, man. That shit was fire, man. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I barely paid attention to the lyrics on that one. It was just fire to me. Right, next track we have is Garbage Pail Kids. See what I'm talking about, man? You see what I'm talking about that Paul Mooney stuff? You see what I mean?
Pasa
I know JPEGMAFIA loves sampling like video game stuff, like old video games.
Niggas don't rap no more, they just sell clothes. So I should probably quit and start a line of bathroom somehow. Like this Siri, X Siri, if I'm that nigga. Should probably answer back, don't ask me stupid shit, my nigga. I'm a stone cold degenerate, working up with no membership. I'm up, they wanna see me fall off, but they not sprouting. I keep the cuss out at the front, I run around the corner by the stop flow.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was amazing. Fuck, I needed that break. That's so good. It's like when you eat something and the aftertaste is amazing, or when you drink wine and the aftertaste is just right. This break, man.
It ain't real. We see that.
Oh my god.
And over 30, can your ass be see that? Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Oh my god, it's so fucking satisfying, man. I needed this album in 2020. I ain't gonna lie to you. I needed this album in 2020. That's why I needed this album, not now. Check out this 3 years ago. That was Garbage Pail Kids, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, like that sample, that Japanese sample, maybe it'll grow on me, but it was like kind of throw me off, but everything else was just fucking perfect. Everything was perfect for me. I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but I was gonna say like, I'm not gonna really pay attention to the lyrics because I know what really matters here is the production and the flows and stuff like that. I know they're not Lupe Fiasco or Black Thought. I'm not gonna really dig deep into lyrics like that. Like I usually do. Like I know what music is for, man. I know what music is for. Just because I got my master's in English doesn't mean like I gotta care about every single freaking word you're saying. Like I know what the music is for. But this beat, that break, that instrumental break, oh my god, man. Oh my god, with that distorted guitar, dude. With that, oh my gosh, man. Like, and it's just so muddy and it's so dark. It just hits this, it just scratches this itch for me. It scratches this itch for me. It's so fucking good, man. And I said I need this in 2020 because I feel like in 2020, it was like a dark year. Maybe I'm projecting, but I think it was a dark year for all of us with the pandemic year and the quarantine and all that. During that time, I was listening to a lot of Mad Villainy and just watching like old Adult Swim shows like Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, home movies. So you know, I was like on that Adult Swim type of wave. So and I think Bald came out in 2020 as well. So for me, like this album would have been perfect if it came out that year. That's why I said that. This is great, dude. This is great. And I'm not gonna lie to you, as I'm speaking, that Japanese sample is stuck in my head right now. And like I said before, how it might grow on me, it's growing on me right now because that shit is actually kind of fire. Next track we have is Fentanyl Tester.
You can get rocked like Christian. How you hating it broke, I'm fixing it right. They funny raps are Simeons. Try to press they lost like Gilligan. I got the J for my babe. Everybody call me Mr. Slade. With a rap on the numeral 8. Put together like Vanity Kane. Fuck your feeling, I'm stuck in my ways. Local niggas be stuck in their place. They be saying that shit to my face. Cause they know I take shots like Clay. Stack it up, 100, ain't no racking us.
I do what I want to. Stay, yeah, ain't no accident. Mashing them, knocking on the boat, the way we smacking them. I'm immaculate. In theory, I have it. Way out there, we too far gone. Leave me alone, let me get my zone. Look at him, he's so expensive. Make her hop over in my machine.
Sounds like a downward spiral, man. Oh my god.
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell no lies, just tell your truth. I'm a big dog like Marmaduke. Park yourself when I come through. Pull up from a week outside. I'm gonna take you for a ride. No one say so running high. No one say so running high.
Dude, I'm loving this industrial hip hop shit. I'm loving this industrial hip hop shit. I love the killer sample as well. You know, especially in the beginning, man. Like, you got me, man. You got me in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got me in the beginning with that. This was dope. This was dope. For me, Danny Brown, Like his flow, the way he was spitting was super, super dope, man. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Real quick, I just want to say how I mentioned Trigun before and how like it's like industrial music. Listen to No Beat from the Trigun original soundtrack. Listen to No Beat, like when I say industrial production. You see what I mean? Your next track we have is Burfict. Yeah, Burfict.
Like NASCAR, nigga, you bet not go there. But you better get your mind right, boy. Let it sit all over that windshield. Nigga, real right. Go
This sounds mad grand. Like the Super Bowl is about to happen or something.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I came up with the ruins. No step up, it's nice and doing. You was like, I hear print those bills and ass up to the moon.
To the
I know
moon.
who he is, and I'm looking like, who are you? It's Peggy and Penny. Everybody know what's in the code red clutch. Got the game on the crutch. Hey, niggas. Gotta put out like we spit villains. We done changed the dot. Walking this bitch in the wall. Fuck with you and your top. Yeah, rappers be calling the cops. Civilians thinking we hot. This is shit that I flash in the front.
Oh my god.
Give me that nasty, give me that fruit, give me that Barbara, check out the truth. I feel like Trump when I step in the booth. Yeah, tripping like Judy, you know how.
Oh, he's not Republican.
Now we playing zombies. Choppers like Beto, that shit come in cases, don't cover they face, that bitch mad crummy. Nigga, I do this for fun. They hide behind money like TTS Duns. I heard niggas want to attack my show. This is why I look like a Libyan run.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I came up with the ruins. No step up, it's eyes and doings. Make me hey.
Okay.
I'ma make it do what it do. I should do what I say, but I know voodoo.
All right, man. That was Burfict. Very triumphant as far as the production with all the horns and stuff like that. It was very grand, you know. It reminded me, I watched like the NFL. I don't watch the NFL anymore, but like before a commercial break or when they get out of the commercial break, they have like those horns that sound so triumphant before the game begins or before they go back to the game. That's what kind of sounded like to me. Yeah, but that was cool. That was dope. That was cool. That was dope. Especially when it got to like JPEGMAFIA's part. It got a little bit more crazy, which I like. I'm loving all these pop culture references too, like coming up. But it's just like really hard to keep up with it. At least for me, it's like really hard to keep up with the lyrics, man. And I got the lyrics up, but it's hard to keep up. I'm not gonna pause it to read it, you know, because I just want to play. You know what I mean? Right. Next track we have is "Shut Your Bitch Ass Up" / Muddy Waters. So I'm guessing they're gonna sample some Muddy Waters. Let's see.
Shut the fuck up talking to me. I don't rap circles around niggas, I do figure eights.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
Same story. When the race check it. Talking to me. Shut the fuck up. You satire. Campfires to Alfred. I'm like the only lighter in Rikers. Your vampires always biting and sucking. Shit, it's not ain't no discussion. You try to touch him on my mama. I was wrong. Like a promise.
Damn.
When I work was honest and
Fucked up. I love that. I love how the beat keeps you guessing, man.
Like you're speaking in tongues. Show up uninvited, they didn't want me to come. Feel like daddy home, they all my sons.
Come, daddy, all my sons. Come, see me. Okay. I see it. I see the play on words.
Forgive me, Father, for slaying Sookie through muddy waters. Forgive me, looking at me, I'm all dogging. These drug addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. Swing on these actors, these rappers figured in Andy Kaufman. Truman but the truth and get shoveled in a coffin.
Damn.
Shit, you not be like Shia LaBeouf and all these problems. It's black AOC. No matter what they try, say they can't KO me. These nerds will come outside so they can 343.
343. Halo, 343 in the streets. Okay. I love how the outros are just like it fits, man, and it's just something different, so you keep on listening to it, you know. That was "Shut Your Bitch Ass Up" / Muddy Waters. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like so far when it comes to this album, I'm really enjoying JPEGMAFIA, like his contribution, his production, just his verses. However, like the first bar from Danny Brown was hard, but some of the stuff that JPEGMAFIA talks about, man, it's just like, I understand he was a veteran, and he served for the army, you know, salute to that. Just him having these brief political talks, you know, and him bringing these brief like awareness to our political climate, I just find so dope, you know. Like he's not just rapping just to rap. He could do that, but he's gonna bring some subtleties into it, you know. It's like Flintstone vitamins. Even though Flintstone vitamins was terrible because it was mad chalky, but you get the sentiment. But anyways, this track was fire to me, especially the Muddy Waters part was really, really fire for me. Next track we have is Orange Juice Jones.
You think you know me?
She just took my soul out of my body. I'm like, there she blows, told everybody. Off that Casamigos, got her taco dripping on the floor. It's the Micho people, tell them chill before we up that pole. Off the Britney Spears, got me dancing like I lost control. Out of the poppy a double, I might be in trouble. I'm looking like Space Jam. All of these colors, I want to see double. I need some rain bands. She wanna roll with a real boy, nigga, boy acting too jet.
I know that wasn't me because my phone dry.
Swang with us, sang with us, them niggas can't hang with us. My bitch get lit, she twerking up, angel us, entangled up. That enabled us to put your girl in the game.
That reminds me of a story.
Play with us, don't aim at us. You ain't the same.
Did someone sample this before? I feel like Madden sampled this or something. That was Orange Juice Jones. That was cool. That was cool. That sample reminded me. I feel like Madden used that sample before, or Doom. I don't know, but I feel like I heard that sample before. Maybe I just heard the song before. But that was cool. That was cool. Sometimes you need to break up the album a little bit, be something a little bit slower. I'm trying to figure out why he said I'm the Black Marjorie Taylor Greene, because I know who's Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Very far right Republican. She be saying like the weirdest nonsensical shit, and you just like, there's no way you dead ass believe this, man. Or maybe, you know, they're paying her money. It's like she's a drifter. They're paying her money to say this type of shit. Next track we have is Kingdom Hearts Key featuring Redville. I know Redville just came out with a new EP. I have to check that out. I listened to his album, Swimming, something like that. I like that album, man. It was very positive. Very, very positive, dude. And he's just a kid, so his growth, his potential is crazy. Kingdom Hearts, man, special place in my heart. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 because I heard it was mostly cinematic scenes. I bought the game. I just don't have enough time. You know, as you get older, you may have the money to buy these games, but you don't have the time to play these games. But, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, they have a special place in my heart, man. But Kingdom Hearts Key.
Just one time, big stick. All that money get flushed in a blink. Try to dribble, go give me a ring. You got money, you don't gotta think. I was jail one time, this bang. Let the app now I get what you things. Feel like Ezra when I'm on the scene. These felonies they never see.
It happens all in the Flash too.
I'm addicted to hating on me. Don't know what it takes. Do not a machine.
Why? This is so good, man.
People scared to put in work. You won't take an L, so you take a name. I'm playing up on the rim. I brought a gun to the game. I'm living life with no rules.
Like Gilbert Arenas?
I'm shooting a tray.
Moving on up like George and Weezy. Think I see our back out, really don't need it. Capital on me, but that is the lowercase. No, we're not linking up, we do not correlate. They cannot free vibe, make them more suffocate. Some of that shit don't care what to say.
I love the guitar, man. It just keeps going. This loop.
We got next, so clear the front, been throwing my elbow with the shit. They on me like Velcro. All I need is a cell phone. I'ma get what I want. We've been out Melrose for a little to spare home. Then again in the month, try to get the bread home. And I'm trying to get the bread home with my brother that's stunned. Cut up a side, why I smell like put it in the car, get up out the fuck my egg, you wanna clear, stay with you. This is my lifeline, ain't gon' wait for
Oh my god.
he in his fight, he gon' sit.
Right, that was Kingdom Hearts Key featuring Redville. I really like Redville's verse. That shit was mad funny to me. When he said kill the facade, why I smell like bitch? Obviously from the Earl Sweatshirt skit where the scared straight, right? Scared beyond straight, like that little parody that they was doing. Like, why I smell like bitch in here? That shit was mad funny. And maybe when he says fuck out my ear, you don't know shit. Like, yo, stop telling me what to do. I'm still young. You don't know this shit. You don't make music. You might critique it, but you don't make music. Like myself, I don't make music. You know, so who am I to tell them what to make? So yeah, really enjoyed this track, man. This track was dope. Really enjoy it. Love the sample. Love everything about it. Next track we have is God Loves You. This is gonna be ironic, I know. Oh my god!
on my face, I'm a talking tongue. Legs in the air, scream hallelujah.
Yo. I don't even want to hear them rap. I don't want to hear them rap. I don't care for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. Apologies, but this production is fucking amazing, man. This sample, just everything about this is phenomenal. Please keep this. I'm gonna replay this song. This shit is perfect, dude. It's perfect. It was perfect. Down to the minute details. Perfect. God, man.
That pussy on my face, I'm a talking tongue. Legs in the air, scream hallelujah. Make her squirt that hole with freaking out wine, but no communion. Only my dick she is consuming. On her knees said, oh my God. For the camera out, let's make a movie. See what like know what's up. Go ahead, girl, just bless me. If you're on your period, call me Moses. Cause I'm about to split that way and see.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Yeah. I get all the religious references. Yo, he said, if you're on your period, call me Moses, because I'm about to split that Red Sea. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I like that, Danny. Oh, that was dope. That was dope. Ski mask. Oh my God, man. That was God Loves You. And God, do I love this track. That was amazing. It's probably my favorite track so far in this album. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That was perfect, dude. That was amazing. That was amazing, dude. Oh my God. It was funny. It was funny. Danny Brown killed it as well. He stole the show. The production, man. That sample, the way they used it. The freaking the bass, just the drums, everything was perfect, man. I love this song. I love this song. That pussy on my face, I'm a talking tongues. Like, oh, I feel you, Danny. I feel you, man. Yo, wear a condom. You fuck a girl on the period, wear a condom. Don't ask me how I know that. Just do it. Oh man. All right, next track we have is Run the Jewels. Man, shout out to Run the Jewels, man. RTJ. Like Edge.
I feel like torn a ride, angry and short, willing to die. Most my haters scared won't come outside, it's making me cry. Walk it off, just see the charge, I ain't lost a call. When your boys get this season like Aaron Hall, just remember I always got my dogs.
That was Run the Jewels. I don't know. I don't think this track was needed. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It's just so short. Like it's cool, but it's just like it doesn't really bring me anywhere. Short tracks are usually great, like Party Next Door, Break from Toronto, and this Epoch, The Season, like that part. Not Carry Me, but The Season, that part. A lot of tracks when they're short, like a minute long, like it leaves you wanting more. This track, that's what it is. This track didn't make me feel like I wanted more compared to like a Party Next Door, Break from Toronto, where like, yo, I wish this track was a minute longer. Next track we have is the Jack Harlow combo meal. He had a food meal, right? Was it from McDonald's? Because Travis Scott had one. Saweetie had one. It was KFC. That's what it was. It was KFC. I had to look it up because I knew he had one. I wonder where he's going to go with this. Okay, this is nice. Remember like those live videos on YouTube? I'll put them on like when I'm sleeping. Like that jazz type of live videos. And now that's completely over with.
Take your stock and take your bit.
I think so brand new, but everything where it's finished.
Let Jake Harlow sell your chick.
I knew he could do something with that. I knew it. But he's from Kentucky, right? I guess that's why. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I get it.
Wave. I'm smoking something unusual, but to me it's just regular haze. They come in and clean up my cuticles, tired of smoking these regular strains. You get used to these crackers accusing you when you black is a regular thing.
Damn, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. Your path is looking like shit. Your bag is looking like shit. That ass is looking like shit. Almost 30, don't know who you is, bitch. Work it out. You ain't even on shit. All that royalty power, that paper respect, you can't change the fact that you a hoe. Body like pussy, you nigga, you pussy when you can end up going out like the crow.
Damn, man.
I'm
JPEGMAFIA was spitting. JPEGMAFIA was spitting. I knew with the Jack Harlow combo meal, and then once I looked it up, I was like, oh yeah, it was KFC fried chicken. In my head, I should have said it. In my head, I'm like, okay, they're gonna make some sort of commentary with that, with a white man selling fried chicken. I understand from a business standpoint, KFC doing that. Jack Harlow was buzzing. He's from Kentucky Fried Chicken. But the fact that like is a white man in hip hop trying to sell fried chicken to y'all, like you don't see the irony in that. Like you don't see like a white man selling fried chicken already, like in black culture. And fried chicken is like a black stereotype. Like, you don't see the irony in that. So I definitely like that line from Danny Brown. That shit is funny, though, from JPEGMAFIA. All that royalty power, that fame and respect, it can't change the fact that you a hoe. Like, all this shit, all this extra shit cannot change who you are in the inside. A hoe. A man said, wipe me up like Boosie. Keep thinking you Bruce Lee. Like, you kicking shit. When you could end up going out like the Crow. Man, come on, man. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. Rest in peace to Brandon Lee. That was a good movie. The Crow was a really, really good movie. Who everybody knows died from a prop gun. It's kind of crazy because I'm also interpreting that line as in like, you know how a lot of times JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown will always say, will always commentate how rappers will use prop guns in music videos trying to show off the life that they don't live. They referenced that a couple times in this album. So it's like, yo, keep thinking you're Bruce Lee. Keep thinking that you're kicking shit. And you know, in the movies, Bruce Lee, he's the hero. He's the one that kicks everybody's ass, but he's mad short. And mad skinny. He's still a martial artist, right? When he says, when you could end up going out like the Crow, just like you in this movie, you in this music videos, acting like you hard, watch out, because you could end up going like the Crow. You could end up going like Brandon Lee. Like in like filming your music video, trying to act hard and shit like that. That type of lifestyle might catch up to you and you might get killed. Something like that, I'm guessing. Next track we have is Ho, Heaven on Earth.
Yeah, my bitch, she's so perfect and bad. And I love her, she's shaking that ass. Go ahead, girl, put that guap in the bag. These niggas is trash. They be ass. This Kimber a freak. You can flash. Why do these nobody start with me? They don't got moves, don't got beats, don't got heart like me. It's for real. Keep one eye open like sleep with the ruler. Got one in their head straight from the doulas. Triggering, nobody's living rent free. These spot niggas living vicariously through niggas that don't know they exist. If I was them, I'd be pissed. They rock dick for free and they can't pay their rent.
Let's stop, bring it back, get it out. My dog kinda charged with the fentanyl. Now we pray up to a vibe, hoping in court that the judge show him live. Only in church with somebody passed. No hope of the future, we stuck in the past. Now we ended up on the bag, we making a killing. How long will that last? Fell on my knees when I caught a felony. Tell me who there for me. Think I need therapy, send out a text, but his message turned green. Show me a sign. What a women, walk in a circle. These niggas in circle.
Like sent to a bot.
Nigga, what is you want?
That was Heaven on Earth. This is a really good track. It's really good. JPEGMAFIA was spitting. I like some of the sentiment that he was talking about. People living through him vicariously. How you do that, right? Like these people, they live vicariously through it in the internet, whatever. They don't even know you exist. I speak about that a lot in my reactions. Like stop putting people on a pedestal. Stop having these parasocial relationships. And look, he said, I spit on your bitch at the show, let me vent. Like I said before, he spit in people's mouths. With consent, of course. I like some of the references Danny Brown was making. Family Matters, Steve Urkel, Stefan, when Steve Urkel made that machine to try to make him, you know, good looking and suave to get, I forgot her name, but to get that girl, he turned to Stefan. And then I think later on, I watched the show, man, back when I was a kid. Later on the show, I think he realized that she only wanted him when he turns to Stefan, and that's not the real him, and he didn't like that. Like it tore him apart. But Danny Brown saying like, yo, y'all mad nerdy, I'm smooth, I'm suave. That outro though, that one, for me, that was the highlight of this track, this outro. Overall, man, it's a good track. It's a good track. Last track we have is Where Y'all Get Y'all Coke From? Oh.
Okay, my bitch, she bad. She got me on my soul and make her shake that ass. This house is not a home, I double fist the cat. Don't be no penny loan, they be like, bitch, who that? I got top on the phone. And if you know, then you know.
The Kendrick shit.
Let's go. Get money, nigga. The bands. Money made in a Harley, and we don't click with all these pasting and you copy. That bitch let anybody in, she like the army. Off top on your bitch like Darby. I fuck your bitch, you fuck my bitch, that's an assist. Both on the stick, I take my shots and I'm a kiss.
Oh, the great keys, dude. Oh, fuck. This is a great outro, man. With all these drums and shit, it's a great outro.
I'm a failed chemistry experiment. Took some acid playing Jimmy, or you experience. What's the fun clearance? I make my appearance. Show up incoherent, niggas know I'm a degenerate. Oh well, what you making the gears? Make those smoky shirts at hotels. Don't even know the last time I got my own toenails. Slipping out.
It's really hard to hear Danny Brown, man.
I'm chiseling on K-walls 1,000 years later. They can break that voicemail with death call. Won't answer to no one. Came up in this bitch by myself with no gun. Everybody asking me where you get your coke from. Used to work the block and ain't never filed a grievance. Talk to me soft like you can keep a secret. Low right down your voice so it's a high chance of leaking. No to rapper talking, but I can never speak it. You start to keep my mouth closed and just mind my business. Malicious intent, I make that print. Sketched out by any car that drove by with tents.
That was the last track, Where You Get Your Coke From. That was a great outro to this album. That was a great outro to this album, man. Like, those drums were just so perfect. I wish we do get to hear more Danny Brown's voice, because I feel like a lot throughout this album, like it was really hard to hear Danny Brown. Maybe it's just me. It was a lot easier to hear JPEGMAFIA, but compared to like trying to hear Danny Brown, for me, it was really hard to hear him. It was even hard to like catch up with the lyrics. Maybe that's like a small little nitpick. Maybe for y'all, it was a lot easier to hear Danny Brown, but for me, it just wasn't. But I love the drums in this track. And yeah, I got the Jimi Hendrix line. I know I have to say these things out loud. I got the Jimi Hendrix line. I love Jimi Hendrix. My favorite albums are Accessible as Love and The Band of Gypsies are some of my favorite albums from Jimi Hendrix. Rest in peace. But yeah, this album, man, Scaring the Hoes was a really great fucking album. Really great album. Very fun. Love the production. The production was very fun. It was different. It was experimental. I love the industrial hip hop as well. I love a lot of the political lines from JPEGMAFIA. I felt it was very needed, and I like how it was just subtle. So if you do want to look it up, like Matt Gaetz, where he had like that pedophilia scandal, talking to underage boys or something like that. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a far right wing politician that'll be saying like the most anti-gay, anti-trans shit. That shit is not even based on facts, but like he will never shut up about it, which I like from JPEGMAFIA. I like the only other feature, which is Redville. I think he was really dope. Some of my favorite tracks, dude, is Steppa Pig, Garbage Pail Kids, Muddy Waters, like that part, Kingdom Hearts Key, and God Loves You. I think those are my favorite tracks from this album, especially God Loves You. That was probably my favorite. Yeah, overall, and plus I love the cover, man. I love the cover. It's like blaxploitation film from way back when, you know. That's what it reminds me of. So dope and so nostalgic and so fun and crazy, you know. Yeah, but overall, great album, man. I need to get into more JPEGMAFIA stuff. There's a couple of other Danny Brown albums I need to get to, because the only album I listened to him fully was Atrocity Exhibition. So I need to listen to like that Triple X stuff. But yeah, great album, man. Great album. Anyways, that was my reaction to this fantastic album. I'm finally glad that I got to it. I know I'm late. Let me know what your thoughts on this album down in the comments below. What's some of your favorite tracks? Like, and to the people who follow JPEGMAFIA, who follow Danny Brown, were there any tracks here that surprised you? Or no, this is what you expected from a JPEGMAFIA, from a Danny Brown? Were these like, yeah, it makes sense. This is in their element. Or some of these tracks surprised you, like, yo, what the fuck is that? Because I listen to Death Grips, and still, like, a lot of these tracks surprised me. Let me know that down in the comments below. Write down to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Muchas bendiciones. and peace.